Hi everyone, this is Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life and my sidekick here, Emma, who starts out every video right next to me and then ditches me halfway through. Let's see how quickly she leaves today. Are you ready? There, is that better? You like that better? Okay. Today I'm excited because I'm going to take you into the kitchen and make one of our family favorites, taco soup. Now normally I make taco soup in a crock pot and it simmers all day and it has these beautiful smells that fills the house with all of these tempting aromas. But my crock pot has a crack in it, so I don't know how that happened. Anyway, my crock pot has a crack in it, so I can't use that. So today I'm going to use my Ninja Foodi to make my taco soup. So let's head over to the other side of the kitchen and I'll show you how we do this. But first, I gotta pull my hair back and I gotta grab my apron so I can get started with cooking. So taco soup is one of our family's favorites. It starts with basic pantry goods, some ground turkey, and of course, onion and garlic. And it ends up being this fabulous taco soup. And today I'm making it faster by using my Ninja Foodi. First, I'm going to look up my recipe in OneNote. OneNote has a wonderful search feature. You type in taco, and there it is. As with all great recipes in my house, it starts with some chopped onion and some chopped garlic sautéing in a pan. And while I do that, let me tell you the story about how I came across this recipe. About 25 years ago, a dear teacher friend of mine stopped by with a red tote bag full of canned goods and a recipe card for taco soup. She said it would be great for a snow day. I had no idea that it would become one of our family favorites, or that I would have to make it every fall, winter, and spring since 2005. Enough with the stories. Let's get started cooking. I'm going to set my Ninja on sauté on high. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of garlic-flavored olive oil into the bottom of the pot. Put in the onions and the garlic and let the sautéing begin. Once the onions have browned slightly, I go ahead and add the meat. Today I'm using 1 pound of ground turkey, but you could use beef, venison, shredded chicken, or whatever you like. You can make a big 7 or 8 quart crock pot full, and it's great for gatherings, football games, tailgating, potlucks, you name it. It's a great meal. The other thing that we like to do with this soup is, let's say there's a winter storm coming and I know the power often goes out. So I will make a meal ahead of time that is easy to warm up that I can use during that storm. I have been known also to serve this as a vegetarian dish. So the way that I do that is I go ahead and brown the meat and the onion and garlic, but I keep that separated from the rest of the taco seasoning and the other beans and corns and things that go into the soup. And then when I serve it, I have a small crock pot on the side with just the meat in it, and then I have the rest of the soup in my large crock pot. Have I mentioned how much I love this Pampered Chef chopping tool that I use for breaking up ground beef? It's fabulous. I can tell by the look on my husband's face that he is one happy man. Once the meat is browned, it's time to get down to some serious soup making. First, I'm going to add about 1/3 of a cup or 2 packets of taco seasoning. Next, I'm going to add about 1/8 of a cup of Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning dip mix. The one thing that I do notice in the Ninja Foodi is that we do need the liquid for the pressure cooking. So in this case, I've added 2 cups of chicken stock. If you're going to make it vegetarian, you would want to use vegetable stock.
Now we start with our canned goods. Remember, don't drain anything because we need that liquid for the pressure cooking. In goes 1 can of diced green chilies, also known as Rotel. Next comes 2 cans of sweet corn. You could use frozen or fresh, whatever you have. This recipe is very versatile.
Another great thing to do with this soup is to make it ahead of time, freeze it in portions, and then take it camping with you. The frozen soup in your cooler works great as an ice pack, and then the next day, as it's starting to thaw out, dinner's already ready. You just have to warm it up.
Today, I'm going to put in 1 can of kidney beans. If you need to stretch the recipe some, you could always add 2 cans. I'm also putting in 2 cans of black beans. And last but not least, a can of diced tomatoes. If you have tomatoes in the freezer left from last year's garden, go ahead and throw those in. You could also use home canned tomatoes. We're going to turn the sauté feature off. Put the Ninja Foodi pressure cooking lid on, lock it in place. Then we're going to set it to pressure cook on high for 8 minutes. Don't forget to press start. Check the top of your lid to make sure that it's in the sealed position. Let your Ninja Foodi self-release for about 10 minutes. Release the remaining steam by turning the valve to vent. When that little silver piston drops down, that lets you know that the pressure has been released. When you open the lid, tilt it away from you so that any steam will not come into contact with your skin. In just that short 8 minutes of pressure cooking, all of the flavors have infused together, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. Give it a quick stir and look at all of those beautiful colors. You see that all of the individual components have held their shape. It didn't turn mushy at all. This is going to be delicious. Now we love to top our soup with some grated cheddar cheese, but you could also add a dollop of sour cream, some sliced jalapenos, some diced avocados. Whatever you like on your Mexican food would be great. Some people like to add a little hot sauce to give it a little extra kick. That's fine too. Another great complement for this soup is a pan of cornbread or some corn muffins. Sometimes we serve it with tortilla chips and a Mexican green salad. But today, we're keeping it simple and getting 2 scoops topped with cheddar cheese.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that recipe. Oh, it smells so good in this house. I can't wait to dig in. Anyway, if you enjoyed this recipe and you enjoyed the video today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. A like really is the best compliment that you can give me, and I appreciate every one. If you have any questions, you can leave me a comment below, and I will answer you just as quick as I can. If you'd like to learn more about what we do here at A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and trying to live a more simplified life, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. I gotta go, because my soup's getting cold and I don't want to miss it. Okay, until next time, thanks for stopping by. Okay, bye.